Look up, way up. It's the friendly giant. And Rusty the cock? Well, I used to look at flowers with fascination as a child and spend some time plucking them apart and seeing what makes them, and categorization. These are good signs in a child, and in fact puts you in a small percentage. If anybody knew to look for their signs of natural child development, we could segregate very quickly. Oh no, don't do that. Segregation is wrong. No. I think autism, what we call so-called, whatever this differentiation is, going on for a while, but I got my evidence now. Anyway, Meth Park, the one guy who I thought might have been a sane, decent human being, a handsome guy, well-dressed, happens to be in a tent because he's in between places, same as me. Only other one, the rest of them are all constantly using drugs and bickering, and I think, why isn't there one shelter with no drug use? One shelter in the city. There isn't. They all claim no drug use. They all use, as if you can't filter people out. Cops would just as likely search me for drugs, pretending they don't know I have an entire lifetime of drug-free. Food is your medicine. Grow your own. Well, meth is smoked openly on the street. What could you possibly be searching for someone for? I mean, they're next to me, on either side of me, cracked out next to the mall or high rent places. The cops do nothing. Why me? They are targeting me. So I think I got the 53rd's clue. So first, the guy who's threatening to kill me in the middle of the night, some crazy crackhead guy, maybe a triad, shaking my tent down. I'm going to come in there and make it look like a suicide. Anyway, I went back there the next night. Still, I had nowhere to go. I was really sick, and worst place to be, but I needed to be warm, and my sleeping bags were there. And nothing you can say to get a shelter. $250 for a private room at the Same Sun hostel. And the dorms are full up at 80. So crazy prices for a hostel in Vancouver. All one under the same sun. It's not even a good hostel. It's not. They haven't done anything to make it look decent. The can openers are broken. The power bars don't work. It's just another crap place. The staff at the front desk is just, they don't even try to be welcoming. What does this world come to? Well, I just finished doing poetry at probably about 1 in 10, and I can sit down in between and wait for the people to come. So, pretty good spot, but I think I did 20. Successful. No, I did 15. Maybe 150 attempts. Probably a higher closing rate. Or higher conversion. Anyway, no money from any of those. Very impressed people, as usual, but it always is. I say it's 90%. It's not. It's more like 100%. Still, maybe there's 1 in 10 who don't react much, but it gets, sometimes people say, like, wow, keep going, you found your thing, and this has got to go, and I'll do what I can. I never see it shared. I don't know. Float planes coming in. That's a view. I love seeing those planes come in. It's surreal. It's so low. Flying. I can't believe we can fly. Where are the other people fascinated about flying and flowers? And how come it seems to be just me? Is there a club of the rest of us? Thursday Drum Circles is great. We got millions of Vancouver population, and the Thursday drum circle on the beach was at the peak 10. And there's few as 3 kind of holding space in between. That's from a million. Or how many million do we, I don't know. So once again, I'm on this like, I gotta move, I don't know where. I may have to leave my tent behind again. It's not safe to go back there. I'm probably raiding the last guy. I don't know. It sounded like, oh fuck. Anyway, so at the end, with this nice guy in the tent, he's packing up, leaving, and trying to carry what he can, like that's it. And I said, well, why don't you put it at this place? There's maybe me and one other person who will go there. And then he starts to turn on me all of a sudden. Really weird. Just go away. Just go, blah, 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 and like really gets aggressive and weird and cold. What happened? I think he meth cracked in a few days. Maybe he's done it before, but he seemed reasonable. But more like, I don't trust. Well, yeah, I already know not to trust there. But why turn on me? We're having a good conversation. All of a sudden he flips. I've seen this before. And I finally got it figured out. I won't say why, but I'm going to write yet another book. We'll see what happens. Nobody will read it again. I think I know pretty much the system and who the people are, though, now. All their signs. Anyway, keep this short.